Now yesterday I took my point and shoot, and what I did was I went all around the outside of the hull, close up like this, and I took some snapshots, and you saw them. And when I viewed them in the computer later, I was just absolutely appalled at how terrible some of the places were here. Like right now, I don't have my strong glasses on, so I suppose if I put them on, I can see it. Well, it is hard to see when you're just looking at it normally. I know it's here somewhere. But anyway, yeah, I was really feeling bad about that, and I was thinking, do I show that, or do I not show it? But I did show it, and I know at the very beginning of my vlogs here, this daily diary that I'm doing, and I guess you could call it daily now. I don't think I've missed a day now for well over a year and a half. And maybe when you consider the big clock series, it could be going on 3 years that I haven't really missed a day. Well, no, that's not true. Well, since I got back after my mother died in Kelowna, that's when I started doing it daily. So it'd be about 2.5 years. I haven't missed a day. And yeah, so anyway, where am I going with this? Yeah, at the beginning of each one of those vlogs, there's a little description that tells what the video is about, and it says something at the very end of it. This is not a tutorial. But you know what, I was thinking, in a way, it kind of is a tutorial, because you are, the viewer is seeing from my mistakes what not to do. And I know it sounds like I'm trying to be funny, but I'm not. Yeah, you get to actually see, what went wrong. And what I think happened was, you'll remember that I did take a damp rag and I went down the side of the ship to remove the dust and the static electricity. But after I did that, quite a bit of time passed. I handled the ship a bit, even though I was wearing my white gloves, and then again, maybe some of the lint from the white glove came off on there. I don't know. But what I should have done, and I know retrospect is always different. So what I should have done in retrospect is taken the damp cloth and gone over it again just before I did the spraying. Well, anyway, so what am I going to do here now? Do I try and sand this down, as one of the viewers recommended, with, I got to do something. And also, right on the stern here, there was flashing that I didn't see. How could have I missed that? It's so obvious now. I can feel it. Yeah, you're learning from my mistakes. So I guess in a way, it is sort of a tutorial. Now, I don't know how I could have missed this flashing. It is so obvious when you look at it, but I did. So I'm just going to carefully just try and get this off of here without removing this little piece that runs all the way along the hull here. Yeah, I think if I just sand it up, I should be able to maybe just touch it up with a brush. I wonder if maybe the file would work better on this top piece. Okay, now maybe the fine. Okay, that's sort of what I should have done a couple of days ago. Okay, I'm just going to take a very lightly dampened cloth here and try and get rid of some of the powder off from all the sanding and filing we've done here. I don't know, did I get that flashing good enough? Okay, now my thinking is to just very, very lightly just sort of dry brush it. Maybe I could just sample from what's in the lid here. That'd be good enough. I think I'll just let that dry and then put another coat on. Okay, I did cheat a little bit here, and I used the hair dryer. You know, I do believe that I should have done it a little bit more at the top here. Ah, I didn't get it all. I can see a little. Well, I don't want to use my file now, but yeah, I didn't get it all. I thought I had. Okay, you can see here where I've missed this little piece right here. The paint is dry now. I think it's safe to file. And yeah, today is Monday. It's garbage day in Winnipeg. Okay, we'll try that again. Okay, see how that looks after it dries. I can well imagine there's people out there that are wondering what happened to our brass tube and the windex. Well, about 24 hours has passed now, and when I was moving the rack over, although I did not lift the test tube out of the rack, I could see what appeared to be some sort of oxidation going on our brass tube. So, we'll take a close look in a moment here. Okay, I'm going to try not to get my big fingers in your way here. And that's going to be kind of hard. Alright. Now it looks like it wicked its way up the side there where it was touching the test tube, but that's alright. There's enough bare metal there that we're going to be able to get a real good honest sample. Well, the windex is still blue. It didn't turn any kind of color there, although it is it's not as clear as it was. Anyway, now my plan is to try and get the windex off of there without rubbing on it, because I want to see if there's any kind of oxidation going on. If there's oxidation, that means when you rub on it, it'll rub off. So maybe what I'll do is I'll just rinse it in water. So we'll be back. Okay, I've rinsed it off pretty good as far as I know, and I want to be able to hold it down here, and I'm just going to take one of Jim's mini Q-tips here and just rub over this black area and see, does it appear to be coming off. Okay, now let's turn this over and look. Well, you can see it's changed right here. It's like it sort of polished it. I would have to say yes, it oxidized. I mean, you don't have to be a rocket scientist to see that's oxidized. And then this area up here, where the windex did not get on it, is still the way it was after I burnished it yesterday with a rotary wire brush. I'm just going to take it and see if well, no, actually I am seeing something on the Q-tip there. Yeah, I am. I'm going to just take it and rub it some more here. I'm just going to get it at a bit of a, excuse me, a different angle here. Yeah. Okay. So that means that whatever is in the windex is reacting with the brass. So that means it's going to do the same, most likely, on the brass part, the exposed brass in your airbrush, maybe. Which means I will not be using windex to clean my airbrush. I mean, I'm not stubborn, you know. Well, maybe a little bit. Why can't I get this out of there? Okay. Several moments later, I finally got it. Got a different pair of tweezers. Yep. Good thing I can cut out the video, right? Alright, now I'm not seeing any oxidizing on this piece right here. I'll look at it under the microscope later and I'll let you know. But this looks about the same to me as it did before. Maybe I am seeing a little bit of tarnishing going on there. But our chrome part, you know what? I'll put the macro lens on. Okay, I'm just going to use my little pinhead pointer here because you know how I like to poke at things. I'm not noticing anything on the chrome plating. In fact, it looks pretty pristine when I wiggle it around so that the light reflects off of it. At least from my angle. Your angle might be different. But I am seeing something on here. I don't think it's windex residue. I do believe it is a type of oxidation going on. And I don't want to rub it off because I want to, like I say, look at it under the microscope. Now, I'm probably not going to be able to show you. You're just going to have to take my word for it. And yeah, that's going to be tomorrow now, I guess. Anyway, thanks for watching. And all being well, we will see you tomorrow.